3, 2, 1.
The Ganges and the Brahmaputra are tributaries of which river? The answer is A. Indus. Which organelle produces energy in a cell? The answer is C. Mitochondria. How many children are left fatherless when the Andrea Gale sinks and all crew members are lost at sea at the end of the perfect storm? The answer is A. 3. What fast food chain was taken over by Ray Kroc in 1954? The answer is A. McDonald's. What is the specialized tissue that transports water and nutrients throughout the plant and allows these plants to grow taller? The answer is C. Vascular tissue. What is the woodwind instrument that has a conical bore and a flared bell? The answer is C. Oboe. Which cheese is melted over tomatoes and bell peppers to make a pizza? The answer is A. Mozzarella. The sidewalk next to a house having a crack in it and having vegetation growing from it is considered. The answer is B. Weathering. Who is the Egyptian goddess of love, beauty, and fertility? The answer is C. Hathor. What actress won an Academy Award for her portrayal of Elizabeth I, the Virgin Queen, in the 1998 biographical film Elizabeth? The answer is B. Cate Blanchett. I'm a box filled with air. What is it? The answer is A. Empty box. Which scientist discovered the atmosphere of Venus? The answer is C. Mikhail Lomonosov in 1761 AD. Which tool is for cutting paper?
The answer is B. Scissors.
What material is Velcro made of? The answer is C. Nylon. How old was Amy Winehouse when she died on 23 July 2011 at her home in London? The answer is A. 27. What is the process of forgetting called? The answer is D. Decay. About how long does it take Earth to make one revolution around the Sun? The answer is D. A year. Which is the largest molecule in a living cell? The answer is C. DNA. What is a dome-shaped structure built over a square or circular plan called? The answer is C. Rotunda. Michael's family is building a new house. They would like to use electricity generated by renewable resources. Which of these power supplies would help the family accomplish its goal? The answer is B. Solar roof panels. What work by Alexander Dumas inspired Hercules Poirot how to solve the case in the Augean stables? The answer is D. The Queen's Necklace. In what year were Americans used for the first time? The answer is C. 1857. Which physical features are part of an animal that would most likely be classified as a reptile? The answer is B. Dry skin and scales. The stability of an ecosystem depends on the actions of what, exemplified by mushrooms on a decaying log and bacteria in soil? The answer is D. Decomposers. On the island of Misfit Toys, there are many unusual toys in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. On that island, what does the water gun shoot that makes it a misfit? The answer is C. Jelly. Which company developed the first microcomputer? The answer is B. IBM. How much time elapses diegetically within the story in the novel The Mezzanine? The answer is A. 2 to 3 minutes. What type of cheese is used in a fondue? The answer is D. Emmental. Audrey Hepburn's final film appearance was in Always. Who directed the movie? The answer is C. Steven Spielberg. What is the name of the theme song for the British sitcom The Office, originally performed by Chris Farlow? The answer is C. Hand eggs and glad eggs. What kind of reaction do you see when the concentration of reactants is higher? The answer is A. Faster reaction rate. The world's longest car is named the Mercilito de Pal. It belongs to which country? The answer is A. Brazil. What is the medical name for appendicitis? The answer is D. cholecystitis. Which of the following is a water-soluble vitamin also known as riboflavin? The answer is B. Vitamin B2. What fills up when you open it and empties when you close it? The answer is A. Door. Can you name the movie from which this line is taken? What you have done is a felony for which you could be issued a fine or time in a state correctional facility. The answer is D. The Cable Guy. The ileoskull valve, a sphincter, is usually in a constricted state, but when motility in the ileum increases, this sphincter relaxes, allowing food residue to enter the first portion of what? The answer is A. Large intestine. What is a sheet of paper when it called? The answer is D. Writing paper. Which kingdom do humans belong to? The answer is A. Animalia. I wish I owned half of that dog. Why? Somebody asked. Because I would kill my half is a conversation from what book by Mark Twain? The answer is C. Pudd'nhead Wilson. Who was the first woman to lead a G7 country? The answer is B. Theresa May. Sancho Panza was the squire to and the best friend of Don Quixote. What does panza mean in Spanish? The answer is C. Belly. In Season 2 of the show Scrubs, Elliot Reed got an offer to work in what field of medicine? The answer is C. Ob/Gyn. What is the time it takes Earth to complete one rotation on its axis called? The answer is C. Day. Which root vegetable can turn yellow when cooked? The answer is D. Parsnip. At what temperature does solid water melt to a liquid? The answer is C. At temperatures above 0 degrees C. What is the unit of speed in C system? The answer is B. m/s. Which mountain range separates the Arabian Peninsula from Africa? The answer is A. Atlas Mountains. What is the Hindu god associated with monkeys and wisdom called? The answer is D. Hanuman. Color therapy assumes that each color influences differently our moods, levels of energy, and even mental state and abilities. What is the color red usually associated with?